Have you ever been betrayed by the people you love the most? Imagine standing outside on the coldest Christmas Eve, the wind cutting through your coat, leaving your fingers numb and your heart heavier than the snow beneath your feet. The door behind you slams shut with a finality that echoes louder than any words could, and laughter drifts out. Your sister, mocking your frozen face and trembling hands. Inside, warmth and joy continue without you, while you are left shivering in silence, humiliated and alone. Every step you take on the icy path feels heavier. Every breath a reminder of how invisible you have become. And just when it feels like the night couldn't get any darker, someone unexpected appeared. Snowflakes drifted lazily from the dark sky, melting the moment they touched the ground, yet somehow clinging to the protagonist's hair and coat. From behind frosted windows, golden light spilled across the living room, illuminating laughter and the clinking of dishes, comfort and warmth thriving where they were not welcome. The wind bit through every layer, freezing their tears before they even fell, while numb fingers trembled with the effort to stay upright on the slippery path. Every mocking echo of their sister's laughter felt like a physical blow, reminding them of the stark divide between inside and out, love and cruelty. And yet, amid the icy despair, a faint sense of anticipation stirred in their chest, as if the night was not done. Revealing its mysteries, every shiver carried more than cold. It carried the weight of rejection, of being unwanted by those who were supposed to love them unconditionally, memories of past Christmases, of carefully wrapped gifts and whispered hopes for connection, now twisted painfully in their mind. They had tried, countless times, to bridge the gap, to earn a place at the table, only to meet indifference, ridicule, or outright cruelty. Anger bubbled beneath the surface, mixed with a gnawing hopelessness that maybe they didn't deserve warmth, laughter, or love. Many endure nights like this, never knowing that a single act could change everything. Will our protagonist survive the cold, both outside and within? Hunger clawed at their stomach, and exhaustion made each step feel heavier than the last. Yet even in the bleakness, curiosity flickered. Amid the snow, faint footprints appeared, unusual and deliberate, leading straight to the locked door. For the first time that night, a spark of cautious hope ignited, an unspoken question formed. Who could have come through this frozen silence, and what would they bring to a night that seemed already lost? Then, without warning, she appeared, barefoot on the snow, radiating a calm warmth that seemed impossible in the frigid night. Her presence was otherworldly, yet gentle, inviting the protagonist closer despite every instinct screaming caution. Hesitation hung heavy, but there was something in her eyes, a quiet certainty that made fear feel smaller. "Why do you let their cruelty define you?" she asked softly, her voice carrying both challenge and compassion. She didn't lecture or scold. Instead, she showed the power of stillness, the strength of holding one's head high, and the courage found in small, deliberate acts. A hand offered a simple gesture, a symbolic step toward dignity, and the protagonist felt a shift. The anger and sadness, once sharp and overwhelming, began to melt, replaced by curiosity, reflection, and a growing determination to reclaim their story, to turn the night from despair into possibility. The barefoot woman reached into her cloak and produced a single candle, its flame flickering against the darkness. "Place it in the window," she instructed, her voice steady yet soft. "And let them see you, not as they've defined you, but as who you truly are." At first, the protagonist hesitated, shivering violently, feeling small and powerless against both the biting, cold, and the weight of humiliation. Yet, with each careful step toward the house, focus sharpened and purpose replaced fear. Hands numb, fingers trembling, they held the candle high and pressed it against the frosted glass, the tiny flame defying the night. Inside, the family paused mid-laughter, eyes widening in surprise, the sister's smug expression faltering as she realized the quiet strength of the figure outside. Will this small act finally shift the balance? In that fragile golden glow, the protagonist understood a profound truth. Real power is not in exacting revenge, but in maintaining dignity, self-respect, and composure, even when the world seems determined to strip it away. The cold could not touch their newfound courage. The barefoot woman knelt slightly, Her eyes calm and steady and spoke with gentle authority. Forgiveness and dignity, she said, carry far more power than anger or revenge ever could. The protagonist listened, feeling the weight of those words sink deep into their chest, replacing bitterness with clarity. True victory, the woman continued, isn't in making others feel your pain. It's in rising above it, in letting your own light shine even in the coldest night. In that moment, the lesson crystallized. Empowerment comes not from retaliation, but from cultivating inner strength, grace, and poise. The audience senses it too. Anyone who has faced neglect, ridicule, or cruelty can find courage through composure and thoughtful action. It is a universal truth, whispered through a single act, that resilience, dignity, and clever strategy can transform despair into quiet triumph for anyone willing to embrace it. The protagonist stood by the window, candlelight dancing across their face, no longer shivering but radiant with a quiet, unshakable strength. The family watched in stunned silence, the warmth of their laughter gone, replaced by reflection and unease. Gone were the fear, shame, and isolation that had weighed so heavily. In their place bloomed clarity, empowerment, and emotional freedom. With a measured breath, the protagonist stepped back, choosing either to re-enter the home with grace or walk away, leaving behind the toxicity that had defined them for so long. When they turned, the barefoot woman was gone, vanished as mysteriously as she had appeared. Yet the wisdom she imparted remained, etched in the protagonist's heart, a compass for every cold, dark night yet to come. Even in moments of betrayal, neglect, and ridicule, your inner strength and courage can transform despair into empowerment. This Christmas, ask yourself, who or what can help you reclaim your light when the world feels cold and unkind? Reflect on your own resilience. And if this story moved you, like, share, subscribe, and comment with the lessons you've learned or the moments that shaped your courage.